Austin Andrews here with your beacon, and today we're taking a look at Trump versus Kamala and the temporary protected Haitians in Springfield, Ohio. In the debate between Trump and Kamala, Trump made claims that got a big reaction from Kamala Harris, focused on Springfield, Ohio, a community that has taken in nearly 20,000 Haitian immigrants. Donald Trump stated,
"What they have done to our country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country, and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States." And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
Now, one of the first things to realize about this is these immigrants are technically in the United States legally due to a special status that Kamala Harris and Biden have given them. Kamala Harris admits as much in the audio of this ABC News interview.
Starting with our administration, we gave TPS, temporary protected status, to Haitian migrants, 55,000. And then more recently, we extended temporary protected status to over 100,000 Haitian migrants for that very reason, that they need support, they need protection.
Now, temporary protected status is a special designation that is used by the United States government to allow foreign immigrants the ability to stay in the United States because it would be somehow unsafe to send them back to their home countries. In the case of Haitians, this could be due to extreme poverty and the crumbling Haitian government. This means that these populations have been allowed in, but they have not had to demonstrate any kind of naturalization process, such as learning about our history, understanding our political system or laws, or adapting to our culture in any specific way. In Springfield, Ohio, this culture shock has been exemplified as a town of 60,000 people grew by 1/3, adding 20,000 Haitian immigrants in just a few years. Trump claimed on the debate stage that this has led to issues with pets and animals disappearing for tragic reasons. But many want to know, what is it really like to live in Springfield, Ohio? One citizen journalist, Tyler Oliveira, went to Springfield earlier this week to figure that out, and he published video with both immigrants and longtime citizens helping to describe what life has become. On this report, we will not air audio with the immigrants, as the language barrier necessitates translation, and that is most easily conveyed through video captioning. Through conversations with Haitian immigrants in Spanish and French, the video shows individuals who deny any eating of pets such as cats or dogs, but admitting to receiving money from the government for their lifestyle, including food stamp money and cash card money for housing and other expenses. One of the long-term citizens in the video was visibly angry and used many racist names and references to the Haitian people. While his anger at the circumstances seems reasonable, his reliance on racial slurs rendered his comments being excluded from this report. Other citizens, however, also shared their experiences. Please know that the video these interviews were published to also included background music that cannot be removed. One woman spoke with Oliveira outlining the homelessness that is taking place as related to the Haitian influx.
It's ridiculous. They can't even take care of the American citizens before they're bringing in waves and waves of immigrants. And then look at it. There's so many people, veterans, mostly white people that are homeless, living on the streets, has nothing to eat. But these people have brand new houses, brand new cars. I'm having a hell of a time finding a job because they want the Haitian. They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. I worked retail before I lost my job back in April. When I do transactions, I can see what comes across on certain cards. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to know what you get. But when a Haitian comes through and spends $500 in food stamps and still has $5,000 on their food assistance card.
$5,000?
$5,000. Would you like to know what the Haitians are calling the food assistance cards?
Tell me.
Even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out. I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I'm sleeping on friends' couches because I can't get government assistance because I come from the wrong country, apparently.
She was not alone in her sentiment, as another man commented on the increase in housing costs being related to the Haitian population.
How long you lived out here in Springfield?
Oh, I've lived in Springfield all my life. I'll be 60 in 2 weeks.
When did all the Haitians come in?
About 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And when they packed, they hit this neighborhood hard.
Why?
Outrageous rent. They went through, they painted them, cleaned them up a little bit, rent them to them, and they pay the rent.
Some citizens spoke about the difference in culture, even in how the Haitians were treating their own neighborhoods.
See how that trash can is right there?
Right there, yep.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner, everywhere, but we're expected to live clean environment. Sure. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants and they get assisted living freely, it makes it harder for people like me or somebody else who doesn't get assisted living to find affordable housing.
Are they driving the housing costs up around here?
Yeah. Like nobody.
Big time?
Yeah, like.
What are we talking?
Okay. Honestly, in my opinion, it'll be a surprise if I don't get kicked out so they can boost up the rate on this place. They'll probably fix it.
I see.
Get it where it's looking better and boost the rate up on it. They pay $1,200 a month.
And another man spoke to the money flowing into the pockets of the immigrants, while individuals like himself are preparing for homelessness.
But I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal. And I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
Yeah. And when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're on fixed income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
Who's paying them?
The government. Okay. And that's our biggest issue too, is they're taking our schools over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels like.
Another man with a history of living in Los Angeles, but who had been in Springfield for 24 years, commented on his experience of finding a home recently.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 38 years.
Got it.
It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in.
Sure. The available housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up, or what?
I'm not 100% sure about the prices going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, like trying to put multiple families in a house and charging them too much money. But I don't know if that's true. It's just stuff I've heard. But yeah, it has affected the market because, like I said, I couldn't even get anybody to call me back for months.
Now, while the housing issues seem on many minds, so is the reckless driving. Oliveira, in his investigation, approached many offices and officials for the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles, but he has never told how Haitian immigrants who cannot speak, read, or write in English are getting their driver's licenses so quickly. Anthony Harris, a citizen running for county mayor, raised these very concerns with the Springfield City Council.
These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They're running into... They flipping cars in the middle of the street.
In fact, as Oliveira was talking to a citizen, a Haitian immigrant ran their minivan into a curb and then sped away. That moment sounded like this.
And when they got chased out, he hit the curb. When they got chased out, she heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them, just blasted off.
But while hitting a curb or a trash can is a sign of danger, actual lives have been lost. This was a testimony that was given by a daughter-in-law who was mourning the death of Kathy Heaton. Here's what she said.
On December 1st, I received a phone call that changed my life forever. She was collecting her trash can from her driveway when a car struck and killed her instantly. A task she had done over 2,000 times, spanning 4 decades in Springfield. That morning, though, a Haitian immigrant was allegedly driving recklessly when he struck and killed her. I say allegedly because to this day, there's been no punishment, not even for the expired tags on the vehicle he was driving.
Now, this testimony was given on September 10th, more than 9 months after the car struck and killed Kathy Heaton. The illegal immigrant has yet to face any consequences. Another name that has been unknown as a casualty of the Haitian influx to Springfield, Ohio, is that of Aiden Clark. Aiden was on a school bus a year ago August when that school bus was hit in a collision with a minivan. 24 children were hurt. Aiden lost his life. The driver of that minivan was a protected Haitian, led into this country by Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Aiden Clark and Kathy Heaton are the tragic stories from Springfield, Ohio, that need to be remembered. In fact, they needed to be remembered in the debate earlier this week, instead of comments being focused on pets. Now, in Oliviera's reporting, citizens in Springfield did speak to the rumors of cats and dogs and geese disappearing, but only one stated that they had an eyewitness account, and the only witness that they had was to a situation where a van full of Haitians admitted to police that they were eating cats. This was his statement on the matter.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
Now, of course, folks, that's not proof, but it is someone on record stating that they have eyewitness testimony to a situation that is in proximity of those pets. Regardless of what's happening with pets, the massive effects from the Haitian population in Springfield, Ohio, is hard to deny, even for Governor DeWine, who, the day after the debate, sent state troopers and financial aid to the community. One comment from a citizen of Springfield is a warning to us all.
Do you think this could come to another American town near you?
This could come everywhere, man.
Yeah. Is the future of America?
I hate to say it, but probably so.
And we pray that doesn't happen. I'm Austin Andrews, and I'll see you on the next report.